All right, so you've had your Switch for about a week now. You've set it up, you played some Mario Kart World, maybe even won your first knockout tour, or maybe you just got your Switch 2 this morning in the Target restocks. Either way, you have this beautiful, amazing, expensive, pristine piece of Nintendo hardware. And now the big question, what the heck do you buy next? One first-party game that everyone has, it's Mario Kart World, but what after that? Nintendo's been relatively quiet. They announced Splatoon Raiders on their app, but they haven't had a direct. We don't really have dates for some of the big guns like Metroid Prime 4, so what do we do? What are we getting? What are we playing? What are we looking forward to? Today I'm bringing you 5 games that are coming out fast that I think are going to surprise you, and ones that I'm definitely eyeing, and we can decide if you're going to start eyeing them as well. I've separated them into 5 categories. We've got the big one, we've got the surprise, we got the sleeper hit, the maybe, and my personal pick. So buckle up and let me know in the comments down below which of these games you're most excited for, or if you think there's something that I'm missing out on. Number 1 is the big one. Let's just get it out the way. Donkey Kong Bonanza drops on July 17th, and I am absolutely buying that. But I do think there's a world where some of you may not be interested. DK Bonanza looks freaking great to me. I love Nintendo getting creative and diving into the depths, right? It's clear that people on the team played games like Deep Rock Galactic, and they were like, what if we could destroy the world? Or at least rather, what if Donkey Kong could destroy the world? I love DK's new style. I'm super eager to see the story here. Do they bring in any of the Kremlings? King K. Rool? Where is Diddy Kong at? Rambi, is he in there? How are they going to bring this all together to be the first bold 3D Donkey Kong game since I was 10 years old playing Donkey Kong 64 on my neon green Nintendo 64. So this one is absolutely for me, and I'm incredibly eager to play it. I think it's what most people are probably targeting, but I don't think it's for everyone. I think it's got a unique style of gameplay that might not appeal. So it's a big one, and it's probably the one that most people are excited for, but it's not all there is. That's July 17th. But then number 2 is the underdog, all right? The surprise that I think deserves more attention and could actually creep up on us and be something totally worth getting. And that is Wild Hearts S on July 25th. Now, you might remember Wild Hearts. It came out a while ago from EA. Put that together, a new IP, you probably know that it failed. But Wild Hearts actually received good review scores. It got a ton of 8s and even some 9s, and people said, hey, this is bringing interesting stuff to the Monster Hunter formula. You build all of these different, like, quick build items and towers and ballistas and ropes and things to use to better tackle the giant monsters. It's Monster Hunter, but from a different team and set in feudal Japan. And because Capcom is slow and decided not to bring us Monster Hunter World to Monster Hunter Wilds, right off the bat, we have a void here. We don't have a game that is in this genre. Monster Hunter Wilds is pretty darn cool, but who knows if and when it's coming to Switch 2. It should, but is it? Wild Hearts can definitely fill that space, and Wild Hearts S is trying to be an improved version that takes the great core gameplay that earned this 8s and 9s and expands upon it, improves upon it, fixes some of the bugs and graphical issues, and delivers a Nintendo Switch 2 exclusive game. Now, I will say that the trailer looks a bit rough to me visually, so I am concerned there because I know the Switch 2 can do great work. This one, like, it's going to have to up the ante compared to the in-development build that was showed off in the announcement trailer 2 months ago, and obviously a lot can happen since then. It doesn't look like this is really as associated with EA, or at least they're trying to hide that fact, which makes me happy because I think EA butchered the launch of a pretty good game from a new team and a new IP. I hope this one finds its footing, but it's definitely kind of on the like under the radar side. Is Wild Hearts S going to be the Monster Hunter of 2025 for Nintendo Switch 2? Or is it going to be another flop and this franchise will have its death knell far too soon? Number 3 is the maybe, and that's going to be Shadow Labyrinth. This game comes out a day after DK, July 18th, and I think it could be incredible. It's Metroidvania mixed with Pac-Man, except Pac-Man is really hungry and really aggressive and kind of evil. It looks really sick. It's like Castlevania meets Metroid with Pac-Man, and I think it's an amazing combination. There looks like there's a lot of great traversal and movement and interesting methodology where you move between the maze of Pac-Man and the Metroidvania world. The bosses are over the top and insane. Pac-Man's attacks get crazy. He wants to consume everything. But I could absolutely see this playing poorly and being a complete strikeout. There's a world where Shadow Labyrinth sucks, but it is a budget title with a free Switch 2 upgrade, so I have to give it an absolute eyeball. This has a chance to fill that Metroidvania void and be a great time on Switch 2 in July if you want something different or to supplement Donkey Kong Bonanza, or if you're not ready to fork over 70 bucks again for a new game, you can grab this one for 30 bucks and a free Switch 2 upgrade. I have my fingers crossed that they've hit an awesome home run with Shadow Labyrinth. I think it's a magically weird idea, but I want it to work because I think franchises should do this more often where they kind of mix it up. They give you something totally crazy. Splatoon is trying the spin-off with Splat Raiders, and now Pac-Man is trying the spin-off with a Metroidvania. Very cool. I'm hopeful for this one, but you're going to have to wait and see probably for impressions or reviews. It could go either way. Number 4 is the sleeper hit. Ruffy and the Riverside drops June 26th, and I've had my eyes on this since before the Switch 2 came out. This is an indie title that just looks absolutely charming. They have absolutely nailed what it means to be a video game. It's a 3D platformer mixed with this copy-paste mechanic where you can take textures from the world and paste them onto other textures. So if that waterfall looks like a great place to climb, boom, take a vine texture, paste it on the water, and away you go. Ruffy has a ton of personality. It's got this insane art style. It looks like it just pops off the screen, and it's on Switch 2 in just a few weeks. This is one that, again, is cheaper, given that it's an eShop download title, and I'm very hopeful that it plays well. You know, a 3D platformer like this is kind of just going to live and die based on how it controls. It looks like it has the pizzazz. It's definitely got like the fun, and it's got the sound effects, the graphics. It's got the ideas. But can it take those ideas and deliver a full-on gameplay? Look, it's mixing in like Mario Odyssey ideas, right? Side-scrolling segments. And then this copy-paste thing, to me, is very unique. Will it be something that's fun for the first 5 times or for 500 times? That's going to determine if this is a true, awesome, early Switch 2 indie gem or just another eShop game that's pretty good, but not too powerful. Number 5 is my personal pick, which is Madden NFL 26. I don't know if you know this based on what I wear in my videos, but I'm an insanely huge Detroit Lions fan. I've kind of fallen off Madden lately, so I'm excited to jump in on the Switch 2. This is very cool because not a single Madden made it to Nintendo Switch 1. And the last time I remember playing Madden on a Nintendo console, it was an all-play version with motion controls, and it kind of sucked. Madden 26 is going to be the full game on Switch 2, and having that portably seems like a really fun way to wait for the NFL season dropping in September. This one hits August 14th, and if they can bring console parity and great performance, I think Madden's going to do super well sales-wise. It always does, but I think it'll be a super great pickup for Switch 2. I really like that it's a Switch 2 only game, so it's taking advantage of the technology fully, and I'm hoping that it ends up being a good Madden. I know they kind of like ebb and flow year over year, like did they actually add good stuff, did they not? But for me personally, since I haven't played a Madden in a couple of years, like this is going to be fun, and I'll feel like I'm playing a next-gen game as I suit up as Jared Goff, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Jahmyr Gibbs, Jameson Williams, and co. to take on the NFC North and hopefully work my way towards a Super Bowl championship for Detroit. But let me know in the comments down below which of these 5 games you're most eager to pick up. Which one are you looking forward to most? Do you think any of them are up your alley, or is there a different title that you're eyeing to buy next on Switch 2? Is it Ruffy and the Riverside? Is it Shadow Labyrinth? Is it Wild Hearts S? Is it DK Bonanza? Or is it Madden NFL 26? Let me know in the comments down below, and we'll keep tabs on what gets announced. Hopefully more games start to fill in these gaps. There's stuff like Star Wars Outlaws in September, and then obviously Nintendo needs to drop dates for Kirby Air Riders, Hyrule Warriors, Metroid Prime 4, and more. So a lot coming, but it's a bit of a transition period right now as we wait for the next wave of Switch 2 titles. Let me know what you're going to pick up. I'll pick them up and share them with you. In the meantime, stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy, stay positive out there. Love you lots. SwitchForce out.